Alright, man. I'm pissed. Why is it everywhere I turn my head at in a store, building, or wherever in public, I have to see another grown man's drawers? Why? Why? Everywhere I go, there's belts. There's pants that have string. Can you fit them in a freaking place where you get your jeans or your trousers? Is there any way you can fit them before? What is the obsession with this shit, bro? I shit you not. I go to the bathroom. I walk out. Motherfucker sagging in the goddamn bathroom, nigga. You walk out the bathroom sagging? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Just why? Why do I need to see your tail feather when you use the bathroom? Or when you walk out the bathroom, you have a string or a belt and all that down there, zipper and fastener, whatever they call it down there. Put your britches up, put them up, and keep them up. So that way me and or others don't have to see your backside. Is that so hard to ask? I'm guessing it is, because niggas love showing their ass. I really wish in my heart of hearts, actually, I had thought of this for a little minute. Am I wrong for wanting to pass these motherfuckers because they keep showing me their ass? Am I wrong for wanting that to be a suggestion? Am I wrong for wanting that to be a reality? Am I wrong? Because I really want to make this happen. I honestly think if you are out there showing your underwear, you need to be pants. You need to be pants. And if you try to chase her, and that way you chase the motherfucker, you try to run and you fall on your face. And that will show you a lesson to not show your underwear. We don't need to see your underwear unless you're getting it on in the bedroom or in your house. That's the only time I want to see your underwear. Only time. I don't need to see that shit in public. I'll be fucking better with that. But anyway, welcome to this Try Hard Thursday, August 13, 2026, episode 418 of the D-Lo Show. 418, alright. Football season around the corner. We will get you the preview of every team in the NFL coming soon. It's coming. It will come. Before we get to that, we have a couple NBA news that came out and brought big things to us. So let's start with the in the league, the Lakers have been sold to Bob Iger and I think Josh some other guy. Let me look at this guy. But the Lakers are sold for $12.6 billion. Woo! 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 That is a lot of money. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. I think it was what was it, a few years ago? They was like $3 billion. They was listed at $3 billion. So I think it was like 2018, 2019 when they got sold. I think 2018, 2019. I think it was sold for $3 billion. So their value went up $9 billion in like 8 years. Damn, that's a bit of inflation and LA taxes. I know their prices over there in LA are just freaking bonkers. I know because I have family out there in Cali. They tell me their prices are insane to the membrane. So Bob Iger, Disney. I think the new mascot for the Lakers is gonna be Mickey Mouse. So all the people that talk about the bubble title or the Mickey Mouse title, they can bring Mickey Mouse to the Staples Center. No, I ain't even called the Staples Center. The Crypto Arena. Oh, God. I feel like an old man I just hear now. I'm glad I say the Forum. Old man would have been real old man. But no. But, yeah, the Lakers sold $12 billion. Good for them. Good luck with that. That's It's all the way on the other side of the country. And we might as well stay in California for this one. Russell Westbrook, LA's own. He has officially announced his retirement. After 18 years, Russell Westbrook is gone. Hell of a talent. I watched his whole career, basically, from college, from the 1 year UCLA with him and Kevin Love, Darren Collison, Lou Mahamute. Yeah, that was a nice Pendergraph, I think, and a couple other cats. They had a couple other cool cats at that squad. But I remember that team. I think it was the year after they went back to back. No, they went to the finals against Florida. I don't think it was that team. But anyway, I watched him since then. He got and he was the first draft pick of Oklahoma City when they moved from Seattle. Katie was the last number 1 overall pick. Last first round pick for Seattle, and Russ was the first pick of the Oklahoma City franchise. So he's been there. He was there from day one till 2018 or 2020 when he got traded. So from 08 to 20, Russ was a Thunder through and through. And I never thought that he would be moved. I was like, man, I can't see Russ being out in OKC. I can't imagine him. For the first few years, it was a blur. We knew he was a fast athlete, yamming on folks, big or small. He don't care. If you 6'2" with his height, he'll dunk on you. If you 6'7", he will dunk on you. If you 7 foot, he will yam on your ass. He don't give a damn who you is. And he was fun to play on 2K. What? Oh my God. OKC when they Harden, Russ, and Katie. Oh my God. Then you throw Harden in the fucking starting five and say fluff a cephalosha. He can cephalo your way to the bench, you know? Fuck that. You'll throw it in Sturbridge. But he broke out in his first years, became all-star the first years. Went to the finals in 2012 with him, Harden, and Katie. And if only they could have found a better financial situation for themselves, so they won't have to go to luxury tax, and that damn had to trade OKC, big three. Harden had to went to Houston, did his thing. So about Houston. So Katie and Russ for the few years. And they had some successes and some bads. Success, they went deep in the playoffs in the Western Conference Finals. But up 3-1, they blew a lead and Katie left, and that changed the course of his entire career. That series right there in 2016 changed the entire landscape of NBA history. Not only did they had the first 3-1 comeback that we seen in the deeper than the conference semifinals, but it changed Kevin Durant's mind to say, you know what, I'm going to join the super team, or join the team that is hot on their heels, and I'm going to join that shit. And that changed everything. Changed the league. It ended the greatest era in NBA history. We're done with the 90s. We're talking about 06 to 2016. I have. And it changed Russell Westbrook's perception in terms of from being a second banana to the lead guy. And oh boy, it changed a lot of heads. Cause the next year after KD left, Russ and OKC, man, it seemed like that sparked a huge Barry in his back. And that Barry ignited throughout the rest of his career, because he started going a triple-double craze. Average a triple-double in 4 and 5 next 5 seasons before getting traded from OKC to Houston. He won MVP 2016-17. I've argued for the longest time that Harden should have got in because he averaged 2 less rebounds than him, because he had like 30, 11, and like 8 boards. I'm like, damn, Harden. I mean, you might as well give it to Harden. I think there was a 6 seed. But I understood why they did it, because it's the first time that's happened since Oscar Robertson, and it's a point guard. And I think they're the same height, 6'2", 6'3". I said like same height, same range. So it was spectacular. Now, there were times where it got crazy and he stole some rebounds, but you can never knock his hustle. You can never knock Russ's hustle. That's the one thing you always can say about Russ. His hustle, he had Hall of Fame hustle, man. He will be balls to the wall, blazing fast, no nonsense, pedal to the metal. He's on the go like Diego. That's one thing I can say about Russ. There's one thing you can say positive. He was always on go, no matter what it is. And with this go, it influenced him and his compatriots to make a trade to bring the duo back together, Harden and Russ, but this time in Houston. And it went decent until they ran to the Lake Show and they lost in the bubble. And my love for Russ, it kind of dwindled. I'm not gonna say I turned to hate, but it dwindled a little bit, because I was like, all right, he's doing all this triple double shit, which is cool, but I'm like, I wanted to get a ring. I wanted to win something. You know, it's cool and all, but he was getting bounced in the first round. He wouldn't get far in playoffs. So I'm like, man. But so I kind of went away from it. I was like, all right, just, I'll still support Russ, but I don't think he's gonna get it. And then the shocker of all shockers happened. He got traded to DC Wizards. I was like, wait, what? For John Wall? I'm like, wait a fucking minute. Wait a damn minute. I was like, how the hell we get out of that contract? Because John Wall's contract, we paid that man, and then he tore his Achilles, and then retoured, and it was a really dark. It was a dark situation in DC that year, that period. So how we traded contract straight up. We'll take Russ's, you take Walls, and we'll square it out. And I think a pick was thrown in somewhere, but that's how it worked out. So cool. And then he came to DC. I was like, well, damn. I just started this podcast when he was in DC. I was like, wow. Welcome to the boys. And for the first time in a while, since John Wall was at his peak, DC basketball was lit. Since that 2017 season, that 2021 little stretch, that was the littest it was been since then. The littest. And Russ had us going to some crazy battles. We made the playoffs somehow as an 8 seed. He broke triple-double records for DC. And he was only there for like one season, or barely a season. Yeah, he got the triple-double records, so heck yeah, if your shit gonna get passed by Jokic soon, but you won't be passed in DC lore. So we'll do that. Then, man, it's a lot. And he revitalized and brought love and energy to DC. And then his second changer happened after we traded him away to Los Angeles for Kuzma. I ain't remember the rest of the package. Pex and some other motherfucking niggas. I don't remember all the details of that trade, but whatever. Well, we traded him away. I was kind of sad by that, but I was like, you know what? As long as Russ is on the team, that's very notable. It's the Lakers. They got Bron, they got AD. We kind of thought it was a little weird mashup, and I was like, if this was back in 2012, this has been the latest team ever. But this is 2022. It ain't the same chickens that they were when they was fresh and young and athletic. And oh boy, I thought honestly Russ was not horrible in LA. I thought he was decent in LA. The thing with him was They try to make him a third option catch and shoot guy in the corner when that's never been Russ's game. He's not a catch and shooter. He can shoot. He's decent at his shot. I'll give it to him once in a while. He can catch and shoot, but all the time, no sirree. No sirree. No sirree. But honestly, he was not horrible. It just wasn't a good fit in terms of the rest of how their rotation was played, because they didn't have enough. They had another ball make. They didn't have a second ball handler for us to piggy off of, and they didn't have a couple other shooters that they could have done, and a decent back line instead of just outside just AD, and I think JaVale was on that team. They had a couple tweaks they could have done better, but I thought he was okay. I didn't think it was. I know he had his low lights where he had to slip the ball, hit the top of the back. I mean, I know that shit happens. We know about that. I thought he was okay there, and he was using the scapegoat. And after that, that was the second game changer, because that was since that moment that he was in LA and he got traded away, his career even more sideways. And he was on the Clippers. He helped them out for a little bit, like a little over a year, maybe a year or two. They with the Denver with Jokic. He had a nice little revival with him. Him and Jokic had cool little chemistry for a little stretch. And then he went to Sacramento. It was his last season, and he averaged 15, 6 assists, 5 boards. He was still doing solid numbers. He was still doing solid there. But they wanted to, I guess, he had team offers from the Kings still, and I think DC offered him a contract, but I don't think he would have gotten a lot of burn. He would be backing up. So, and then I heard a team from Tel Aviv wanted him, so he said screw that, he just retired. So 18 years career. What a legend, man. I know he's not a shooter. We know his field goal percentage is 43%. We know that. And he wasn't a 3-point specialist, 30%. We know that. His free throw he was always good at the free throw line, funny enough. He was always good, decent at the free throw. He was always in the low 80s. He got worse as a free throw shooter after 2018. It got real ugly. He was in the 60s, and I'm like, Rush. He was the first half of his career, he was a good free throw, was a pretty decent free throw shooter. The second half, it kind of just went tapered. That's why he below 80, but you should be above 80. You should be at 80, but it is what it is. He averaged around 7 boards, 8 assists, a steal and a half. He always averaged a steal. There was never a year we averaged less than a steal. And he had back-to-back seasons where he averaged 2 steals in his prime, 14, 15, 15, 16. So he's always a thief. I know he's turnover prone, but you've seen worse. And he averaged 20. So he's a Hall of Famer. We already know he's a Hall of Famer. He's a 9-time All-Star. He won 2 scoring championships. It should have been just one, but I know a 2014-15 one. Is what it is. Led the league assist 3 times. 9-time All-NBA. 08-09 rookie team. 2-time All-Star game MVP, and on an NBA 75th anniversary team. The Brodie. I haven't heard that name in a while. The Brodie. I haven't heard that one in a while. The Brodie. That was his nickname for the real. That was his nickname. The Brodie. Man. We're gonna miss you, Russ, man. All my hitters is getting old. We only got like 15 guys from like the 2000s or the 2010. You got Bron, Katie, Mike Conley, Al Horford, Jeff Green, shout out to him, Brook Lopez, DeAndre Jordan, Curry, Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Drew. There's another one from the 09 class that's still around. I can't think of that nigga name. There's another one. I know Paul George is still around. He won the 2010. I think he the last one for that 2010 class. Because I was thinking him and going Hayward. I think Hayward retired. I don't remember I didn't see him in a while. I remember Gordon Hayward was playing, but that was on OKC. I haven't seen him since. But hell yeah. Skip Bayless. Outstanding. You are freaking washed. You said that. Brodie's not a Hall of Famer. Russell Westbrook. Like, what are they tripping? I'm like, chill, Skip. I know he had the Russell Westbrook nickname, but my nigga, fuck all that. This man is one of only 2 players that have over 25,000 points and 10,000 assists. And that nigga just retired, and the other nigga's still in the league. Still. That's 2. The only 2. I think he got the most rebounds all time for a point guard. He's got the current triple-double thing from now until Jokic won't pass. He'll probably pass him next season. Oh, fuck. He gonna pass him next season. Because I think Jokic had 198, 197, something like that. And then Russ had like 209, I think, his career, 210. So he's gonna get past that shit soon. But thinking about it, he played 1,301 games, and 209 of them was a triple-double. That is actually insane. That's at least 8% of your games, or 10%. That's insane if you actually think about it. That's actually pretty insane. So shout out to Russ, man. He a legend. When my homie Rain, he fucks with him heavy. He was sick about it, and he's still sad, but gotta appreciate Russ and his pride from the get-go to the end. Russ, you're a damn legend. I don't care anybody says. I know you ain't get a championship. You're gonna be like the Barkleys, the Ewings, Dominique, them guys, like great players that never won no ring. You're in that class. Where I have you ranked, I gotta sit down for that list, because there's a lot of people that ain't won shit, and still great players. But you're in that tier. You're in the top of the tier of that one. I gotta figure out where you would be at, but you're up in there. So, Legend Russ, we'll see you in Hall of Fame and rich enshrinement in a few years. It's like, I say the 2030, But he's gonna be in. I don't give a fuck. Gonna Skip, you're a trip. Alright, that was a quick review of Russ's career. I was just a quick rundown, because he was always just a player I loved to watch, and he was just fun to imitate too sometimes, because he had the dunks and the ferocity on his dunks. Woo! It was a 3-guard battle in the early 2010s between John Wall, Russell Westbrook, and Derrick Rose. That was the 3 guards that changed the entire generation of these current guys right now. They are the changers. They were taller, more athletic, fast as F, and could still get you dimes, even though they could score good. They were the new age of point guards that we have now. So that's why we have tall guards like Castle, Halliburton, LaMelo. So they're part of the reason why we have tall guards. The guard position has got larger over the years. Like the small forward the power forward has gone small over the years. So shout out to Russ, man. You're a game changer. Alright. Now we have the NBA out the way. Let's go to the ladies. DC, I know we lost on yesterday against the Aces. I couldn't record. I was caught in shit. But we played well. I'm not gonna lie. We played decently well. We hung in there. Most of the games we hung in there. We only lost by 10, 86-76. I can't be mad at that. I can't. Not play, honestly. It was tied at a half at 41. We outscored in the third quarter 22-19. That's crazy. It was 22-19 for 3 straight quarters between those teams, and they flip-flop. That's crazy. And then the last quarter, Aces won that one 23-16. They won 86-76. I'm not always mad. At least we didn't get blown out. Say that. We could have played a lot better. But Asia Wilson, we can't stop that. She's a beast. 26 points, 13 boards, 4 blocks, 2 steals. Sheesh. Jackie Young, 25 points, 8 assists. Chelsea Gray, 12 points, 5 assists, a steal. Alyssa Smith, 11-11, 2 steals. Way to keep the double-doubles. I'm glad Lashley getting some burn. And they bring a new girl, Yamamoto, who's got some bench burn. So, yeah, they only be using 9 girls. As for the Mystics, ladies, we did good. Shakira also had 20 points, 8 boards, 2 steals in the block. Did good work. Son, she had a good game, 19 points, 7 boards. Hey, she popped up on the screen. Kiki Arie finna beast of a double though. 15 points, 13 rebounds. Nice. And Benaja Laney Hamilton came on there. They made her debut. Hey, BLH. Welcome to the team. The young hoes got themselves a fine mama. Woo! Ow! Yeah! And she chocolate. Woo! Let's get it right. I'll keep her on the bench, low-key, because he need her for defensive purposes. I'm not going to lie. And her and Cody can run the bench. And, yeah, do that. I would still say we need some guard play. I don't know if we're going to make a move before the deadline, though, for that shit. But I would still say we need some guard play. Because Georgia's alright, but I'm sorry, Sean. We need more help. We need more help. We need more. We need more, okay? We need more guard help for your ass. I see you cut Harmon for it, but then we brought it back. I was like, what the hell? I thought we cut Ori. Then we put on developmental. I was like, all right. I don't know what the fuck that means. When the hell did the WNBA get a G League or Stud League? I mean, when did that happen? But I'm not gonna fret about it. But I'm just curious. But I think we can get it tonight. I think we can beat these chicks tonight. We get our 20th win of the season. I think we can do it. We played them again, and we're on Amazon, so I'm gonna check it out. Yay! So I got plenty of time from now until whatever the hell. Alright, I'll write a couple more games. Still no Sky Diggers, and Golden State just blew out the sky. Chicks out. Still missing Sky. But Tiffany Hayes, she helped out. She had 22 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block off the bench in 17 minutes. Way to get your efficiency. And Kalia Charles, you was great out the bench too with 15 and 5 boards, 3 steals. Rapping Maryland, shorty. I love it. Lash is getting PT now. Look at your boy. Gabby Wins led the Stars with 13 points, 3 steals, 3 boards, and 3 assists. 3's everywhere. Veronica Burn matched with 13 points as well, with 6 boards and a steal. Man. And Cecilia Zandasalini, 12 points, 4 boards, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Nice numbers. Nice to fill out the stat sheet, shorty. And Kayla, golly, girl. I give you 4 shots? Wow. I did you dirty. That's for Chicago. Camila Cardoso and Rachel Baird were the only 2 girls in double figures. That says a lot. Camila had 20 and 6, still on the block, and Bannon, Rachel Baird had 11 and 4 boards and still on the block. So that's how you know it was a not good shooting name in those 2. They missing Sky bad, baby. They missing Sky baby bad. What can you do? Overneed gets a bit better and stuff. Couple more games yesterday. The Wings beat the Temple 94-88. Toronto's on a 10-game losing streak now due to this loss. And Dallas gets their 20th win of the season, already doubling their win total from last year. I think that coach gets Coach of the Year. I forget his name. But shout out to him. He's doing lit things. Paige, you know you gotta do good. 22 points, 8 assists, 3 steals. Nice. Arika Gubawali, 21 points, 5 assists, and a steal. She went to the line 13 of 14 times. Aggressiveness, Smith. Our Queer, Kuier, Queer. She had 14 points, 4 boards, and a steal and a block. Alana Smith, a double-double, 13 points, 11 boards, 4 assists, a steal and a block. Nice numbers. Nice double-double. And good. As for Toronto, Marina Maybe, she led the way with 23 points, 4 assists, and a block. Laura Juscate, she had 18 points, 7 boards, 3 steals. Nice numbers. Kiki Rice got the star. She had 13 points, 5 assists, 2 steals. Repping Maryland, shorty, not the university. We know you from the county. Kia Nurse, she had 16 points, splashing 4 curry bombs, and 22 minutes on the bench. Oh, we can, well, let me follow. Yeah, oh, good. We so far, good. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. 10 straight losses for Toronto. I guess call Angel Reese to protect the species. Got you on a losing streak. We've had. I thought that would happen. That's one. Lynx in Portlandia from last today's ball. Lynx. I saw it. I saw a little bit of this, but I didn't watch all of it because I saw the Lynx were up 57-33 at half. I said, "Damn, they flooring them hoes. Shit, they gonna get 100." And then all I hear is the Fire are coming back, Marv. They're on fire. They only scored 28 points in the second half. And the Fire got fired. They dropped 48. But it was not enough. And the Lynx hold off with an 85-81. At least Portland fought to the end. We'll give them that, cutting. Alright, all 5 stars produced. Nafisa Kaya, she led the way with 20 points, 9 boards, 3 blocks, and 2 steals. Nice. Kayla McBride, who had, we'll talk about her in a second. She didn't have, but she had 19 points, 4 steals, and a block. What a follow game from you. We'll get that in a second. Natasha Howe, 14 points, 12 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals. Olivia Miles, 13 points, 7 assists, 5 boards, and a block. Courtney Williams, 10 points, 4 assists. And yeah, they had some good production from their bench girls, and no Kosu burn on. It makes you sad. Alright, as for Portlandia, Bridget Carson led the way with 16 points, 5 boards, 2 steals, and a block. But Megan DeLeo, she had 12.7 boards. Good rebound tonight. And Tasia Oblak, bang bang, she had 11 points off the bench and 9 assists, 6 boards, 2 steals, and a block. Oh shit, they're all over the place. Okay. That's what I thought. I was say, wait a minute, that ain't the girl that we have in Maryland. I know that. Oh, no, let's take. She had a sore kneecap, so you better put on your bronze kneecap, miss. So do that. Like hit or miss. I guess they would have missed now. Oh, speaking of Kayla McBride, she went ham on Sunday. She had 43 points and splashed a WNBA record 10-3. She finally was the first one to reach the 10-digit number. She finally matched how many 3-pointers she made to her fingers. Or phalanges for all you medical nerds. Yes, phalanges. But she had 43 points on 16 of 21 shooting. 10 of 14 from Curryland. Mwah, and Flagas. Mwah. And that only had hit 1 free throw, which was an and 1. Or technical foul. No. Still, hell of a game. Beast of a game. Wow, even then she couldn't get up. Wow, that was a lot. Made up for Courtney Williams' 3-point effort. Jeez Louise. Not enough. But then she had a little help. Olivia Miles, she had 20 points and 13 assists. Sheesh. And a steal? Oof. Damn, Liv. Fisa had 17 and 8, 4 steals. Sheesh. It was out there thieving and shit. Oh shoot. Can't be mad at that. Thank you, Beckenham, for wrestling the Aces on Sunday so I could get a win in my last match for the playoffs. Now I got playoffs and it's serious. So, I guess we'll get a couple more games. The Dream. The Dream was playing Toronto, and they had their loser streak. Ryan had 6 threes, had 22. And also, sheesh. And I mean, sheesh. Angel Reese, you bounced back immensely. She had 20 points, 14 rebounds, a steal and a block. Nice. 7 and 14 shooting. Good efficiency. Good efficiency. Ryan, she had 22, splashed 6 bombs, 7 assists, 4 boards, 3 steals and a block. Jordan Cannon, 20 and 9 assists, 6 boards. Nice. And a steal. Alicia Gray, 15, 5 assists, and 9s with 11. And Breonna Jones with 15 on the bench with a perfect 5 of 5 shooting. The missed free throw was 5 of 6 from that, which made me a little sad. Bull Rap Maryland all the way, baby. It's all good. On the other side, Marina Mabry, she had 36 that night too. 12 and 19 shooting, slashes, 7 curry bombs. Sheesh. It wasn't enough. Couldn't need more help. Damn, only one of the Chicken Stars was in double face, but solidly the double-double. Damn. Alright, let's talk with the Fever. Fever. I got Aaliyah. Fever, they beat the New York Liberty on Tuesday, 106-92. Thank you for that. We need to keep them hoes behind us. Kelsey Mitchell, ham sandwich, 28 points on 11-16 shooting, 2 steals, nice. Caitlin Clark, 22 points, 10 assists, 4 boards, a steal, nice. Splashing 4 curry bombs. Leah Boston, 19 points, 7 boards, 4 assists, a steal and a block, good numbers. Monique Billings, 14 on the bench, and was perfect on line, 6 of 6. And Sophie Cunningham with 12 as well, splashing all her curry bombs. I love all the efficiency. Love it. Just freaking love it. It's delicious. Alright, let's go to the game. Let's pick some games for today and tomorrow, because, yeah, we got games. Alright. Oh, cool. Alright, so I already picked my Mystics over the Aces. Oh, they both favored. Alright, fine. Mystics, please get the win. Aces, help us out so we can stay up in the top 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay up in there. Alright, but we had the Atlanta Dream and the Connecticut Sun. They're in Connecticut. I'm going to go with the Dream. Alright. And Sparks and Liberty, they're on the first game for Prime Video, and we're going with the Liberty. Liberty Bibbity. Okay, they got 2 games on which is the Wings and the Fever. Oh boy. Oh shit. You got the Clark fans versus the Pagers. Oh damn. We'll go with the Fever. We'll go with them. And then the Fire and the Storm in Seattle. Wow, so weird seeing Seattle and Portland, but not in the NBA nonsense. Thank you for the ladies for bringing basketball to Seattle, well, keeping basketball in Seattle and bringing back basketball to Portlandia bringing the Portlandia team for the ladies. So, if Lette's not playing, I'm going with the Storm. If Lette is back, I'm going with the Fire. So we'll go with the Fire just to be safe. Okay, on Saturday, we are playing the LA Sparks. DC is at home. We should take care of business and get it done. The Aces, oh snap, they hosted Minnesota. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. And it's prime time too. Ooh, wait a minute. Why can't my Chicas be on USA or something? They can put Law and Order on later or something. Damn, I wish they didn't take off Monumental Network off of Hulu. Assholes. We'll go with them. We'll go with the Aces to take out the links. Liberty and Sun in Connecticut. We're gonna go with the Liberty on that one. Cause Sun is stinky. And for Sunday, the Fire and the Mercury on ESPN in Phoenix. We'll go with the Mercury. We'll go with them. And then Sky Storm. The Sky Liz can come back this day. I can go for the Sky winning, but I'm gonna go with the Storm. And Fever and Dream. Batting down the hatches for Sunday afternoon basketball, cause the goddamn fan base is gonna be fighting each other from the 5 o'clock to around midnight. I'm gonna go to Dream. I'll go to Dream. They can beat them. And that's it. And then we'll see what happens in all the results. Alright. Let's go to MLB real quick and we'll make some things over there and talk a little scoring. Really? I was hyped up Zebby Matthews and we lost to the Zebmeister? You're kidding me, bro. Like, it's bad enough we traded Adley to the fucking Sox, but I had to see that shit all because I hyped up Zebby Matthews? Really? All because I did it the last time. That's crazy work. Whatever, man. There's some games on right now. Tigers are hosting the Guardians right now. Tigers are a half game ahead of the Guardians and now up 2-0 as we are in the 7th. Well, they just ended the 7th, so we're going to the top of the 8th. Detroit's up 2-0. They got 2 runs. One from Dylan Dingler's RBI grounder, and Eduardo Valencia hit his 5th home of the season, making 2-0. That's all we got. And about the C's, the Crips, and Cincinnati and Chicago on the south side, we have a high scoring affair. We're in the top of the 6th with the Reds up 8-5. Reds came out hot with 3 in the first. White Sox is pounded with one at the bottom of the inning. Then they rebounded again and took the lead with 3 runs in the second. But Cincinnati answered back with 1 in the 4th to tie it up. And then in the 4th, they out at 4 to make it 8-4. And the Chicago had a run in the 5th to make it 8-5. So that's where we stand right now. And they have a run on first, or 2 runners on base. And they're doing a mound visit because Tyler Stevenson's up the bat. And he's already hit a home run this afternoon for a 3-run bomb. Let's see if he can get some more ribbies on his day. So, very good affair. All right, Pirates and Marlins in Miami. Miami's 3 games over 500. Pirates are now 6 under 500, just like my Orioles. But you guys are winning 5-0. Thanks to the run production from you guys in the 5th and the 6th. You scored 2 runs in the 5th. 1 due to a balk by Jared Triolo and Jake Magnum scores. No condoms. And then Jared Triolo hits a bomb after that. He should have got 2 RBIs just because of that. But you only get 1. But you get your 2nd over the year and 2-0 lead. Then Jake Mangum got hit by a pitch with the bases loaded and a run scores. Then Jared Triolo with a RBI single bringing 2 runs in made it 5-0. So it's been Jared and Magnum's show. That could be a combination of a detective agency. You know. Well, we'll see. Alright, Mariners and Yankees on right now. The Mariners, they're up 1-0. And the only one they came from was Weston Wilson. He had a solo shot in the second to make it 2-0. Logan Gilbert's on the mound. He already got 4 Ks and 4 hits allowed. So let's see if he can get a complete game shutout, kid. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Complete game shutout. That's freaking hilarious. Alright, Blue Jays and Red Sox, they're just getting started. They are in Toronto, and I think we might be last because Toronto's 59-63 and Boston's 64-56, and that does not make me feel a happy camper. For Toronto, they have Max Scherzer. He's 1-4 with a 7.25 ERA, 36 innings, 27 strikeouts. He just needs one inning to get to 3,000 innings. Just get out the first, you Gucci bandana. You're going to get that nice standing ovation from the Toronto faithful. And for the Red Sox, they have in the Peyton Toll. He's 7-6 with 3.20 ERA, 107 innings, 124 strikeouts. He got the win last time against the A's, going 6 strong. He only get 1 earned. It had 14 strikeouts. Strike him out, kid. Strike him out. All right. And that's all the games that are active or about to be active. All right, so we have 4 games that's left. We have the Cubs and Nationals in D.C. Interesting pitching matchup. For the Nationals, you have Cade Savali. He's 9-5 with a 3.57 ERA, 120 innings, 141 strikeouts. And for the Cubbies, they have Kevin Gausman. Let's see if he can be the gauze to get him back to the playoffs. He's 6-10 at 4.29 ERA, 134 innings, 131 strikeouts. Remember the last Oriole that left us and went to Chicago? They won a championship. I know he was in Toronto, but he was drafted by us. I'm so mad about that. But I'm happy for Jake, though, personally. Okay, we have something new on Netflix that they've been advertising, hyping up. We have the 3rd edition of the MLB at Field of Dreams game in the Field of Dreams movie scene, where it's the crops and baseballs and corn and scarecrows and modern scoreboard, wooden scoreboards, you know. That's nice. What nice setting. They were wearing vintage unis for this one. They're going to throw their old throwback, the ones where Harmon Killebrew and freaking Mike Schmidt were rocking, or Carmen Fixer, where the fuck. But anyway, the Twins, the 60-62, you got 2 wins on my O's this series. But you have a very important pitcher I have tonight, and his name is Taj Bradley. Oh, Ali? Really? He's 9-4 to 3.76 ERA, 131 innings, 148 strikeouts. Oh, you from LA? All right, you from LA. I'm from LA, Southern California to the West Coast. And on the other side for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. Knowles, as they call him. He's 3-9 to 5.47 ERA, 125 innings, 129 strikeouts. Hasn't been a good year for him, but he can give you a good outing on a good day. I'm gonna go with the Twins because I had Taj and I need him to get some wins. We are losing in my matchup. Oh my God, the Rangers and the Angels in Anaheim. Rangers need 1 game to get over 500, while the Angels are 47-74. Jesus. All right, for the Angels, they bring out Walter Urena. He's probably the only couple bright spots for the team. He's 7-8 with a 2.83 ERA, 101 innings, 97 strikeouts. Good job, rookie. So you need 3 more to get to 100. That's all you need. And for the Raiders, they got their own guy, Jacob deGrom. Not Jake from State Farm. He's 8-7 at 3.87 ERA, 118, 144 strikeouts. He needs 5 more strikeouts to get to 2,000 in his career. He's 38? God damn. He's 38? Real shit. I didn't know he's that old. Fuck. Wow. I didn't know he was that old. Real shit. I'm going with the Rangers. Say that. And last but not least, Brewers and Dodgers. It's a series to be the first place in the West, in the NL Conference. I couldn't think of the name. Circuit? I forget what they call it. Well, for the Dodgers, they have Roki Sasaki. He's 5-5 with a 4.54 ERA, 105 innings, 106 strikeouts. Almost balanced. And for the Brew Crew, they have Shane Drohan. The rookie's been well. He's 6-4 to 3.87 ERA, 93 innings, 93 strikeouts. Perfectly balanced, my guy. As all things should be. Wow, he's right in 2020. Wow. And just got to show 2026. We'll go with the Dodgers. Ask her. We'll go with the Dodgers. Good thing we only had a few games tonight, so we had to go in. Alright, the Reds, they just notched another run on the scoreboard, and they got a 9-5 lead. Sounds good to me. Eugenio Suarez had to get hit the hard way, and Sal Stewart scored the easy way. Pause. And yeah. What I was doing, man, it's breaking my heart. Yep, I figured we was in last. Yep, I figured. Well, let's look at the wild card before we move on out. Tampa, Chicago, and Houston are the division leaders in the AL standings. I couldn't get in the song. It was not going to be matching well. Yankees and Red Sox have the clear advantage in the wild card. The AL East is the best division, with Texas the last spot. But there's a lot of teams. There's several teams in the mix for that last spot. Minnesota had game back 60-62. Detroit half back 59-61. Cleveland game back 59-62. Toronto 59-63, a game and a half back. And O's 58-63, 2 back. And Seattle 56-65, 4 back. And then there's a huge gap from Seattle to Kansas City, 8 at the Athletics and the Angels. So, at least we're not there, but we need to at least get a couple series wins, even if it's 2-3. We take 2 out of 3 from a team. We need to do at least for like a whole week straight to at least get us in the business of fucking closer to Texas. Good thing they had an extra wild card spot. Thank God. We would already packed it in, cuz. We already packed it in. We would have already packed it in already. Thank goodness for that. Damn, man. That was a freaking slaughterhouse. So, damn. Milwaukee, LA, and Atlanta are the division leaders in the Central, West, and East. Milwaukee has a 1-game lead with both the Dodgers and the Braves. Sheesh. While the wild card teams, the Cubbies, the Padres, they got a little gap between them, and then the last two are tied for the last spot, which is Arizona and Philly, which are both at 64 and 58. Ooh, pretty tight, but they got a little competition behind them. Miami a game and a half behind them at 62 and 59. St. Louis still in the mix, 61 and 62 and a half behind. DC 59 and 63, 5 back. Cincinnati Reds 57 and 62, 5.5 back. And Pittsburgh 58 and 64, 6 back. That's all we're gonna go, because the Mets, Giants, and Rockies are double digits back, and I don't think they will try to fight it. Just like Kansas City, A's, and Angels. So, boo-hoo. Alright. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about wrestling. Let's talk about Monday Raw and why Freak stinks. Everybody was hyping the Raw from last week. And I thought it was just alright. I see what they're doing with Brodie and Oba, but I have a feeling it's going to be the same, where it was just Brodie and Oba just staring at each other, having security guys or freaking guys or the producers coming out there to break it up or get in between the folks. You had to see Triple H and all them suit guys, Jason Jordan Pierce, you know. Well, I said Jason Jordan Pierce, Jordan Adam Pierce, and all them fuckers. So I wish it was something that we could like sink into. Like, I don't know. Let's see Oba bring his crown for decorate. Let's say Oba has a coronation of him being the ruler, King of the Ring or something, right? And during this coronation, Braun comes out of nowhere and spears him out of his crown. And Braun sees the crown and takes the joint. Now, I know it's a little amateurish, and I probably mentioned this before, but it's something. It's something. Why are they fighting? Oh, because Heyman said that he sees Oba as the future. You're fighting because of Paul Heyman? This is like the Seth Rollins, Roman, and CM Punk shenanigans. You're fighting over Paul Heyman's tail feather? His ass? Whoever enjoys it the most, whoever wins gets to enjoy his ass, his arse. Are you serious? Might as well have a kiss me arse match. Where's Shane when you need him, fella? Oh wait, you're firing him. That's why. He's flying, mates. Fucking hell. This shit made me laugh, bro. Why they advertise Soul Worker having a mystery partner against Raquel and Roxanne from the Judgment Day? I'm like, I was thinking, maybe like we get like, a Lola Vice, my Latina Heat. Maybe we get Jada Parker, Miss Parker. How you doing, baby? Maybe we get, I don't know, maybe, Tatum, maybe, maybe, Tatum, I need you, shot. Sure, I could, we on some crazy shit, yeah. But maybe Stephanie Vaquera, delicious ass. Maybe she can return to wrestling. We can, all that stuff, Maybe her and Soul can do the double devil's kiss, and I would love that, but yeah, maybe her. I would have preferred that. But you know who we get? Now I got a problem with that, but I'm like, that's not a fucking surprise, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And of course, Soul wins, and Roxy is pinned again. I'm wondering, is Roxy gonna get anything? She just been jobbing. She's literally just been a jobber. She's literally just been eating pins ever since she got out there. She got better treatment when she was at NXT and they was showcased her as like a little potential future mate than she has been as a full-time Raw participant on the roster. What gives? Are we gonna have to sit through another few months of either Roxy win the Rumble or Money in the Bank and this Batista Triple H type of shenanigans where, oh my god, I'm tired of you being leader and I choose you or some shit like that? Is that what we're gonna get with this? Well, we kind of should have got with Braun and Seth, but my shoulder's bad, pal. I'm gonna go head to head. I wanna go chest to chest and do your chest and all that stuff. So at least Baggy's back, and her and Stephanie, that seems like an intriguing program. I kind of want to see them go at it. I already know it's not gonna be on a fucking Monday Night Raw. That's the thing. I hate that. We see superstars go at on. Stone Cold used to wrestle on Raw consistently. Rock 2, Triple H 2, Undertaker 2, until he went part time. Shawn Michaels 2, Batista full stretch, JBL, Eddie, every one of these guys. Hell, Trish, Mickey, fucking Candice Michelle. They was wrestling consistently. Now I'm on now every week. But at least they were wrestling on TV at least once or twice a month. Why can't we get Stephanie and Becky on the main event Raw? Let them main event Raw. Let them have a 1v1 on Raw, and that could determine the next no one contender for Liv's title. Whoever you want to win, I don't give a fuck. You can have Liv, you can have Becky winning, I wouldn't hate. You got Stephanie winning, I would love it. So I wouldn't have no problems either way. So can we get some big time matches on TV? Like the way they advertised Cody and Gunther on that SmackDown before the Saturday night event, they said a premium live event, main event. I'm like, I already know this shit ain't gonna go far. And I really want there to be a conclusion with them having a conclusion. Either one of them win, they the next one contender, and they go to fight Miss Morgan. We'll see how that goes. Austin Theory and Akira Tozawa. Alright, but I mean, if Vince is running this shit, he would have Yeah, Braun Breaking Austin Theory fight over Maxine. I saw that, and I said, you know what? He actually would. I can actually see that happening. God, I know Vince got out of his freaky escapades because of we're not gonna say misfound evidence, but they decided to settle out of court, so it's more of a civil thing, which it pays to be a billionaire, I'll say that. So they gotta do some negotiation behind the scenes. I don't know if this will come back. I mean, I would not have him fully back as a creative, honestly. I haven't helped me pitch ideas. Like if I got a story for something and I pitched him, or I let him hear it, or I let him hear it. And if he got any tweaks or things that he switched up and I think are good, I add it to it. And I'll give you. I like that idea that you said. I might use that as the closer, or whatever. That's what I would do for him. Cause he can't be right. He can't write. We need him to have a little bit of rest. But have as a consultant. I was thinking about it. Damn. Good. Thank you, Psych. I would have a consultant like Henry off of Psych. He's a special consultant for creative ideas. There you go. Have him be a special consultant for creative ideas. I just created a new position for you guys. You're welcome. That's a new position that Vince could be, and you know, he'll have to be on front tabs and be the last decision maker. But he can, if he has ideas that could be fruitful or helpful. If he got ideas that can help out, then get some ideas. Don't take all the ideas. Just filter the ones that you think is good, and the others that you're like, what the hell are you talking about, Vince? Like, I want to have this, I want to have this, and this, and that. Oh yeah, you can't fire me. I'm creative. Alright, that was kind of confusing. But anyway, fuck else happened on Raw? I don't even remember. Oh, Big Cass. He still ain't learned his lesson, bro. He still ain't learned his lesson, bro. I'm only saying that because he going at the little niggas. Remember last time we had the little niggas, Big Cass? You got your ass fired. So I hope you remember your lesson and not to try to destroy the little guys. But you want to destroy Dragon Lee too, which I can kind of get. And, they're doing a tournament to determine who's the next one contender for Roman Reigns' title on Monday Night Raw in Mexico City. Oh, wow. Roman's going to work on the Monday Night Raw? What? That ain't the first day episode? What? I never thought I'd see the day. Well, good for Roman. At least he can work. He can work with Raw more recently than Brock Lesnar. Let's give him that at least. So cool. Penta beat Laredo Kid. I was like, okay. Alright. Alright. It was a cool match. I already knew it was going to happen before. This should be for Penta. And I seen the bracket. I think Phoenix is in this one. So I'm guessing Phoenix and Penta final. And that's going to be muy caliente. That's going to be kind of fire. It's going to be mucho grande. Hey, it's going to feed some familiar. And it might bring the team back together. Maybe. You know, we'll see. We'll see. What else happened? Oh, that was it. That's all I care for, bro. Honestly, unpopular opinion, because people shit on NXT, it's more palatable than fucking Monday Night Raw. At least at a little. Oh! The shit pisses me off there. Solo and Jey Uso. If Jey wins, Solo has to join the Bloodline. And of course, Bloodline Shenanigans Remix with Fatu and Uso, and that loss, Solo has to join the Bloodline. So next week he's going to have a new. He's got to renew. He got to renew his Bloodline pass from the last time. So once he renews that, he'll be in the clubhouse for good. So I hope Solo turn into a mole and eats him from within or some shit like that. Or try to convince his bros to stop listening to Roman, do our own thing, or, you know. I hope. We'll see. But I was getting used to Solo me myself, like Dolo Solo. Let him do solo work, you know. Now he's back to being just another motherfucking nigga in the bloodline. You know what I mean? That ain't good, babe. That ain't good, B. That's trash. Oh, well, I'ma dog walk your ass. Oh, man. Well, they're gonna dog walk my ass after you hear this part. But yeah, honestly, NXT is slightly more powerful. And part of it's because they got baddies, but other part is, at least they trying shit. Where the fuck my damn book at? Where I put that shit at? What the hell? No, honestly, I had no expectations. So that probably must be why I kind of like it a little bit more. But they need to get a couple more character sass on the dude side. Want to do that? Any man better. And oh boy, they got some, alright. So you start out with, I found my stuff. Okay, so the calling Izzy and Nico Vance, who are now doing the intro to their theme song. They take on Lizzie Rain, and it's supposed to be Sean Spears. But he came up missing. And no one knows where he's at. And halfway in the match, EK Prosper. Okay. He comes in to help out Miss Rain. Okay, EK. Got something different to do. Okay. And they work well together. They made it rain, and EK, he let it fly. Time to let it fly. Splash. And he splashed. He did a moonsault splash on Nico Vance and got the win. I was genuinely surprised. Okay. Good looking out, bro. I was alright, cool. Good looking out. I'm glad you helped her out. And Lizzie Rain? Not bad. Not bad. So when they had the interview with the interviewer, Callie just straight the mic and takes out. So I want a title shot next. You feel me? I'm like, I feel you, but I think you gotta get a little bit of a line. I don't know exactly you getting a title shot, but there's a little bit of a line. I'm not gonna lie, you sweetheart. And Lonnie was the first person that came out, and I was like, yep, that's the line right there. Starts behind her. And she thought, yeah, that's me, contending all this stuff. So Kendall, who's getting shut down in the back, comes out and ran, and she had a contract in her hand. And in that contract, she gives Miss Lonnie a title shot. She finally get a title shot. And she's saying it for Heat Wave, which is in, I think, the last Sunday of the month. So, yay. I knew it was the reason why I liked her. I knew it was the reason why I like Kendall. She helps sisters out. Appreciate you. Well, good for Lonnie. I hope he take this opportunity, Lonnie, and get this title. If not, man, you're gonna be in a vortex. I'm not getting a title shot again. We'll see. Obi win though. I'm rooting for you, but so lost his sister went in and see wins the title. Let's see what you can do. All right, Deion Lance was Saquon Sugars. The distraction from his dark state mates helped Lennox get the win. They put Sugars. They didn't put him through the table, but they popped him up, and he flat hard on the table. So I know that had to hurt. And Lennox got the win. I think he could be finished, man. I don't remember. Yeah. And then while it pumps up Sugars enough so he can find Dark State and Lennox and get his revenge that night. I'm glad Gason put a little pep in his step. Good job. Zarya versus Ren Sinclair for the North American Women's title. During this match, Lennox and Sugars ran in and distracted Ren more than anything. And then Ren kicked I think it's Cutler. Yeah, he kicked Cutler in the face and with the chair in his face, and that distraction up was mighty powerful for Zarya to take advantage of and retain her title. So Ren, she gets the Ryan idea to go to Mr. Stone, get a rematch, and do a unification match. Or title for title, at least. I guess Zarya wants to do what Soul Ruka was doing. Just like her. Just like that. Sounds nice. Mason Rourke versus Cam Hendricks. What is the little thing that Hendricks does? He's about to do the fusion dance. When he needs a second person to fusion with, and the person that he wants to fusion with can't fusion with him because she's fusing with Austin Theory. And in theory, the math doesn't add up. So, good job, Braxton. Alright, the Pirates won. Braxton Ashcraft got his 12th win of the season. He was dominant. I'll get to his line in a second, but Hendricks pulled off the top turnbuckle, then ran Brooks' face, and then I think he hit his finisher. I don't remember his damn finisher. But he hit something, and I know he won, so he did something. Lucian Price beats Lexus King, and he'll get a title shot for that Speed Championship next week. 5 minutes? You better be fast like Kevin at the beginning of all that show with 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes, Lucian. Just 5 minutes next week. Just worry about that. And then Mike Santana, Cruz Montana, versus Grayson Waller for no contendership. And it was alright until Zilla Fatu. We've heard this man's name countless times in the IWC, doing his thing on the independents from California to Texas. How many of these motherfuckers are there? How many? How many are there? This is like, I'm like, how many are y'all? Y'all keep populating like fucking locusts. It's like we get one new one. Then they come back like 6 months later with a different variant breeding that motherfucker in the independent scene. How many more of these motherfuckers are there? Oh my, hey. And everybody on the day, and then he was saying the same thing. So I'm like, how many fuckers are there? Shit. At this point, we about to have a War Games match with the Bloodline Remix, which is Roman, Solo, Fatu, Usos, and Zilla Fatu against a gang of motherfuckers. We gotta call Drew. We gotta get the Avengers. We gotta get Drew. We gotta get Cody. We gotta get Randy Orton. We gotta get Cody Rhodes. Goddamn. Fuck, Brock, we might need to call your ass back from retirement. Fuck, we might need Oba Femi. Fuck it, Oba. Still, Brock, we're gonna let you retire because you're retired. Oba, we're gonna need your big hungry ass to get in that cage. And I guess Sami Zayn can be a honorary 6th man. So that's how they need to come together like the Avengers. Fuck it. Maybe throw LA Knight in that bitch. I don't fucking know, but good grief, man. It's like every goddamn 6 months, the new motherfucking family member of the goddamn bloodline. Shit. Oh, fuck. I was like, good grief. Okay. Oh, man. I just can't. It's too much. I hope he brings something diverse to the table, because all the Samoans, all the NOI family, Roman and The Rock are the only two that has something different to the table that ain't, and Yokozuna. And Yokozuna too. Rest in peace to Yokozuna. I forgot he's part of the One family. Only those three, and I give a half a quarter to Rikishi and Umaga, because they had like face and an ass that they just love to put their faces in. And boy, did they love to put the camera on Rikishi's ass. A lot. It was scary. But all them bring the same thing to the table. A super kick, Samoan drop, a moonsault with a splash, and or Husky. So I hope he already did like 2 of the moves. So I hope he brings something different, like a different finisher. That ain't his moonsault or splash. Make it 5-star frog splash, something like that. Okay, I'll look at SmackDown real quick. They only had 3 matches, which interested me. Now I know where the beef for Kevin Owens and CM Punk started. It started in ROH when Kevin Owens wanted to wear a t-shirt while he was wrestling. CM Punk was offended by this, by having some fat bastard wrestling with his shirt on. So he advised him to go to a singlet. He wrestles in a singlet. It's not the most comfortable. I wouldn't think they are. And he decides, you know what? Booker man Gabe, can I wear my t-shirt instead of this stupid singlet? And Gabe said, sure, fine, you can do whatever. I don't care, as long as you can go out there and work. And he said, bet, I'll go out there and work. So he goes out there, does his thing, comes back, CM Punk's right there, and he asks him, is that satisfying enough for you? Huh? And Punk took it as he was being a smart ass instead of a sarcastic ass comment. And that's where the beef started, because he called him fat. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? I was thinking that they had like a fucking slobber knocker where it broke out from the back and it ran onto the stage, and the guy they had to get security, and they said F it. They fucked the security up, and boom, boom, boom. They still throwing hands, and something went down, and a fire started in the building, and they had to evacuate the premises, get all the people out, and get all the freaking save everybody. I was thinking that. I was thinking something like that was happening. No, just call him fat. He ain't like the rest of the shit. So that's why. Oh my god. and they made it seem like they had this long-standing beef. I was thinking, okay, and they couldn't go into it. I'm like, why can't you go into it? And now I think for myself, Tony Khan has ROH. I'm like, can't you borrow like a couple images and pictures and still shots and, slide them a couple grand and, get the pictures that you need? But they don't want to do business. So, just what the fuck we got. So they just gotta mention that they had the beef, but not explore and go deep into why they had the beef. So it's just a weird mess. It's just a weird mess. So I'm kind of with it, but I need a little reason why, and they need to explain why they had this beef instead of just thinking that we remember this shit. Nigga, when they was having a beef in 05, nigga, I was 8 or 9 years old. How the fuck am I gonna be knowing my son that happened when I was 8 or 9 years old? And I wasn't watching wrestling. I didn't even start watching wrestling till the year after that. How are we gonna know? You gonna have to explain this shit to me, my nigga. And that's the thing that's happening in the rest of WWE nowadays. They're not explaining this shit. They just going off of, do you remember such and such? No, nigga, I don't. No, I wasn't around yet for that. We was developing. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of understand the Montreal Screwjob for people that are around my age range, from 29 to under, or 30 or actually 31 and 32 and under. I can understand that. But you gotta explain shit to us that a little younger, but can be, can understand some things that if we go back, we can see why that beef started. Then you gotta explain. If you don't, you gonna lose the whole plot. So you got them niggas gonna have to explain their beef, the reason for their beef. If they don't, you're fucked. You're not gonna get people behind you guys. So explain your beef, explain your grievances, and then maybe we can see if they go in depth. They only got 1 week because I think the title match is next Friday in Canada. And Sami Zayn offered to help, but he's like, nah, nigga, I don't want your help. Okay, Corbin and Trick pissed me off again because Corbin retains the U.S. title. He still got the fur on the joint, so I was thinking, damn, he gonna keep that bitch for a couple months? And Trick gonna get that bitch back? When the fuck he gonna get it? He ain't changed the title. Whatever, man. White privilege at his best. Milo jumps Corbin, gets the title match, thank goodness. Chelsea gets the title celebration, invites Tiffy to drinks for champagne, but they get a title shot for that. So, if the fail influence, they want to, JC won the title, but she won the U.S. title for some reason when the women's title was right there. So they broker a deal where if the fail influence win, JC get a title shot against Tiffy this Friday, and if not, then Tiffy and Chelsea are double champs. And of course, fail influence wins. Chelsea got knocked in the face, and yeah. And apparently in that match, she broke her orbital bone. Oh wow! You break your face again, Chelsea. This ain't the first time. You had a broken nose. Well, get ready for the Rip Hamilton special. Hope you sparkleize it nice and tidy for me, Miss Green. Or Mrs. Green. Randy Orton here and Cody wants to fight. Good thing he's not fighting with suspenders on like he started at the beginning of the show, which confused me. So I'm like, Cody, I would not fight suspenders because he can take them joints off and choke you out with or trip your ass up or something. But Randy Orton said, he asked Cody asked, why'd you do this to me, Randy? Why? And he said to him, you asked for this, Cody. You asked for it. You asked for the most dangerous version of Randy Orton, and this is what you got. And I was like, you know what? At least there's an explanation for something. Talk about our 4 months. Not, 5 months. But at least we got an explanation. Took about 5 months, but it was something. And then they walk away and don't throw hands because everybody else got in the middle. Jay and Charlotte had a main event. I didn't mind it. It was okay. The end was a little, but it had a big surprise with Meechin and B-Fat. He tried to help Jade out. But then Lexi Blister, she comes out and she has the play thing and has a little doohickey on her thing. And the lights go out. And out of nowhere, the lights back on. Tatum Paxley. And she leaps onto B-Fab and Meechin. Whee! Dies over them. Jade is distracted so enough that Charlotte hits the supernatural selection from the top rope. Sounds a little crazy, but it got the win. Huh. See? Thank you. Finally, we got Jade and Charlotte. Now it was okay. It could be a little better. But at least they find it's something big match between the two. Thank God. Now I don't have to question them anymore. Now, if we get Bianca versus Jade, then we can cook with grease. But no! This fucking idiot. Now we gotta wait another goddamn... Before we end the show, we gotta congratulate the EST. Let's talk about this. She had her baby with Montez Ford, and her Ted's gonna be a mother, and they named the child Romeo. Leonardo something Crawford, which is Tez's last name, real last name. So congrats to them. Congrats to the happy couple. Ow! Yeah! Ow! Now we just gotta wait for you whenever you get back, EST. Naomi, whenever you are ready. Maybe she might have had a baby. I think think they only might have had it. Yeah, they only might have had that joint by now. Like, cause see how it was August, right? It was August that she revealed she was pregnant. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. She had a baby by now. If not during June. I don't remember. I don't call. I don't follow them joints. So I'll probably do some research, look, see if they had it or not. Well, good luck with that. Anyway, DTF. Don't trust photos. Because photos can just be captured images of things that may or may not be true. Now, see AI, it a little spooky. I see AI of the. I always see the meme. I always look at the meme with the dudes. There's a chick walking by and the dude looking back like, damn. And the girl like, what the hell? They had a full meme where the nigga was looking at like a cat or something. Like, what the hell? What the hell? I'm like, bro, this AI shit's getting a little advanced, bro. This AI shit get a little spooky, man. We can't let these robots take over, man. If they take over and people build devices so they can repair, you're gonna find a repairman. Ugh. So you better hope that that does not happen. If that happens, we'll have to destroy all humans in the real life sense, or destroy all robots. Meant to say, we're gonna be looking like Invader Zim in this bitch. But that's it. I don't know why I just mentioned Invader Zim for some fucking reason. But anyway, that's it for the show. Be well, stay safe, survive events. We'll see you around for the next dance. It's Kill Patrick.